time I wake up, I wish I died. Life is so hard, and I've tried. So alone, but my demons are nice. They talk to me, I've been in ties. Blade to my skin, that's my medicine. Don't ask me how I've been. I see that grin. You're so fake, bitch, only out to win. Too bad the lies you said were spread too thin. I'm DDK, so I'm dying to know. Move these bitches, I whoa. You put on quite a show, even for such a hoe. I'm just trying to grow. I'm making all this dough. I said it before and now I'll say it again. Please tell me, when does this end? I really thought that girl was my best friend, but lately all we do now is play pretend. Still searching for money to spend, still waiting for days to end, still waiting for her. Please call again. I miss all the times that we spent. I'm so discontent. Those words she said to me really caused torment. So alone, just needed time to vent. Don't know where she went. Every time I wake up, I wish I died. Life is so hard, and I've tried. So alone, but my demons are nice. They talk to me, I've been in ties. Blade to my skin, that's my medicine. Don't ask me how I've been. I see that grin. You're so fake, bitch, only out to win. Too bad the lies you said were spread too thin. I'm DDK, so I'm dying to know. Move these bitches, I whoa. You put on quite a show, even for such a hoe. I'm just trying to grow. I'm making all this dough.
All of you must obey the government rulers. Everyone who rules was given the power to rule by God, and all those who rule now were given that power by God. So anyone who is against the government is really against something God has commanded. Those who are against the government bring punishment on themselves. People who do right don't have to fear the rulers, but those who do wrong must fear them. Do you want to be free from fearing them? Then do only what is right, and they will praise you. Rulers are God's servants to help you, but if you do wrong, you have reason to be afraid. Those rulers are working for God, and they give all their time to the work of ruling. Give everyone what you owe them. If you owe them any kind of tax, then pay it. Show respect to those you should respect, and show honor to those you should honor. You should owe nothing to anyone except that you will always owe love to each other. The person who loves others has done all that the law commands. The law says, you must not commit adultery. You must not murder anyone. You must not steal. You must not want what belongs to someone else. All these commands and all other commands are really only one rule. Love your neighbor, the same as you love yourself. Love doesn't hurt others, so loving is the same as obeying all the law. I say this because you know that we live in an important time. Yes, it is now time for you to wake up from your sleep. Our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. The night is almost finished. The day is almost here. So we should stop doing whatever belongs to darkness. We should prepare ourselves to fight evil with the weapons that belong to the light. We should live in a right way, people who belong to the day. We should not have wild parties or be drunk. We should not be involved in sexual sin or any kind of immoral behavior. We should not cause arguments and trouble or be jealous, but be like the Lord Jesus Christ, so that when people see what you do, they will see Christ. Don't think about how to satisfy the desires of your sinful self. Hello, everyone. That is chapter 13 of Romans, which for a long time was not a very controversial one, but it's a little hot. It's a little hot these days, but as I mentioned in the previous stream, who would have thought that Paul and Jesus would have such great insight into the 1860s? Very, very relevant. But what's even more relevant, to our current circumstance at least, is game deving! Welcome, Iron Lung. My bad, that was me pulling up the stream. Iron Lung and Hollenzer. Facts. I hear about paying taxes? Yes. Render unto Caesar, Iron Lung. Render unto Caesar. Whoever you're paying it to, they might mean what they do for evil, but God means it for good. It's really a passage about jealousy. But so I'm working on this vaulting system, and I've made another animation that's just kind of like the base. And this time the vault is using root motion, so this is the first animation we made. And you see that the root bone is not moving. Here in this second one, the root bone is moving. And you can see it's not moving very well. We're gonna deal with all this. We're gonna deal with all this in time. So if I go to my idle agent, also, just a little thing. Curious, is my microphone really loud? My buddy was mentioning in passing, who was describing my live streams as being it's very quiet, and then I like startle him by speaking, and it made me kind of feel that. I don't know. So anyway, this isn't. Don't worry, we're not done with the animation. So why would the root bone need to move? The reason the root bone needs to move is because I think teleporting is kind of a mistake. I would just reference like the past 3 streams for why we need a new approach for this idea. The idea I have is to use the root motion and then disable your collisions. And that should fix everything. So let's let everything re-import. Sometimes the music can be kind of quiet. I see. It's hard to tell. I need to get like a chart for like how loud the music should be. Right now in OBS it hovers like somewhere between -50 and -45 usually. It's hard because I don't hear the music at the same volume that you guys do. Like I can increase this all I want. That doesn't seem to affect you guys. So helps with the vaulting issue, yeah. It should help. It's not without its own little caveats, but it's seems better so far. It seems much more consistent if I do it like this. Tough crowd? Is that tough crowd in there? Don't worry, the animation isn't done yet. I know it looks bad, but it's a lot better than what we had before. Even just now, even though the animation's worse, it does feel a lot better. Of course, I need to add like that little detail. Where is it? I hope everyone's having a wonderful. Everyone, go. Tell me like what about your day. Tell me what you're up to. I want to read some stories. Something I've noticed is even though I like listening to other people talk about stuff, I kind of don't ask. I noticed like just in like when I'm talking to people, I don't really ask people enough questions about like even though it's about stuff that I want to know about. Oh shit! I closed my playlist on accident. Let me get Chibi Robo on. I like that song. Chibi. Sorry about that. What I was saying is I noticed that I don't ask like questions enough in conversations. Even though I like want to know, I just like hope that they'll bring it up. Whatever. Minus, and then we're gonna get the normal. I made that big guy. You got you. How was it? We were talking about that yesterday. How was it? Look at that. My buddy Paul Enzer and Iron Lung. They get along so well together. They're so happy. I only made it this evening? Oh, I see. Yeah, we were talking. I have a deep admiration for the people making that like dish. Very deep admiration. I don't have it in me to listen to this again. I'm sorry. Give me calm OSTs. I'm rolling. I like Pikmin. I think we're gonna work on this animation today. I feel so dumb because I promised I'm gonna work on the input system, but then I was like doing stuff, and then I had like the idea. I had the idea. Oh, I know how I'm gonna do this. Talking about this little like vaulting. Who knows? I might have time to do the input system later. Thinking about this right now. Yeah, we need to test it with a thin wall, too. Vault system's worth polishing, yeah. I just feel bad because I promised earlier today. Alright, so let's... I'm kind of just like ripping off of this animation, so... Now you're gonna move... Coffee... So quick. A little too quick, I think. Make this animation like 48 frames. What happened? Oh, I know what. I did not select all the keyframes. Fountain can be a test climbing object too, yeah. I need to make like something to make sure that if you're vaulting over a little thing that it's still like nice. So let's make a little CSG. Little CSG. I'll put it right here. And this doesn't have to look super good because I'm not planning for it to actually be in the game. But just as an edge case, I do want it to look permissible, I guess. I have a couple of it. That should be good. Good for testing. How about first export? Alright, let's see. Okay. So honestly, this could go like further. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as it could be, so I'm grateful. Maybe we can also do a little alt to or 3 layer node velocity. I make it playable if that works. Seems better than before? Yeah, it does. No spasm? Yeah. It was really bothering me. Yeah, it was impossible. From fall to from it's just a little bit too it's just a little not far enough. Can I make it a little farther? What if I do this? Let's see what happens there. That's so nice. I like that. We can make the animation smoother, but like technologically speaking, this is such an improvement. Oh, it's not registering anymore. I need to actually make the animation go farther. I see. Okay, okay. See what happens there. Will Iron Lung jumping over fire one day be in the intro video? That is kind of you. Maybe. Like put it in the game as something. I could think about. I could think about like putting that in the trailer somehow. I've been thinking a lot about like how am I gonna actually like sell this game to people? Because every single time someone asks about the game, I like cannot describe it. That's good. They're like the video that you have on the intro of the stream. Oh. Yeah, I could. It's been so long since I made that intro, I'd probably have to like redo it from scratch. But when I do that, it sounds like a fun idea. Army. It's kind of creepy OST, huh? From it's from that Doom map, myhouse.wad. Wouldn't be as cute as they are now. I can't hear the music? What? Is it really that quiet? Let me put it at, I put it at 8. I put it at 8. That's my bad. $70 to $80 should be good. I'm not sure what you mean by 70. This is what it looks like on my OBS. So I have myself here, and I heard that it's good for these bars to be around -20. And I heard that it's good for like music to be like around here. So I guess mine is a little quiet. I also do just need to like get a better microphone, but I'm not really sure what to get. I think the mic quality sounds good enough. See how it goes red when you talk sometimes? That's not good. Okay. I do have it turned up a little. Let me see. Maybe just 2? Not 20. Clipping when it goes red. I see. I almost made it 20. I'm like scared that I'm like showing my like stream key or something on here. I needed to like I can't get it to consistently be here. I feel like I'm worried sometimes that it's too quiet. Yellow is the goal. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I need to figure out what like a good USB microphone would be. This like looks pretty good. I think this is like looking nice. a little strange right here. Audio is hard. One way you could test is by using your phone to see what the levels are like. You can hear on mobile speakers, you should definitely hear well on any other. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, like just live stream to myself privately. Job suggestions. I am currently looking for what would be a good microphone. I don't think it matters that much that are dress kind of clips here. Often struggle when mixing my music, even how loud it should be. Yeah. I've had trouble mixing the OSTs. I had to like download a program to like make sure that every like file is the same volume. You should not be moving. Okay. Let's see how this one feels. $22 now? That'd be even cheap. Hold on, let me peep that. Let me peep that. We don't know when or if this... It's already out of stock? No. This dude looks like LTG but gay. Look at him. Why does he get it? It's out of stock. It's over for me. That's him. That's my goat. That's my goat but gay. That's my goat but gay. This one, let me peep this one. This one's out of stock too. I think this is the same one. I think it's Blue Snow. It seems like I think you sent the same link. They're .com.au. Oh, what if I? Yeah. Oh, it's still unavailable. What about the white one? No! No! Because I'm not in Australia, bro. I gotta buy a rental property in Australia. I've been trying to become Chinese, and I've yet to do the most Chinese thing, which is buy a rental property in Australia. I'm a fool. She like bends over so much to well. Hello, Gradine. We're talking about my mic is like peaking so much. We're talking about microphones today. I wonder what filters, if there's like filters or stuff I could use to make it like not peak. I wonder if that's, I need to be in the yellow zone. But maybe 0. There we go. I put it on 0 dBs. Here. Let me see this one. $37. Alright, it looks like I gotta make an Amazon account before this thing. So you like this one, Iron Lung? Is this like your recommended Iron Lung microphone? Is this the official microphone of the official Iron Lung microphone? I wonder if there's any webcams that have a good microphone. That's what I'd wonder. Because later on, and by later on I mean like hopefully kind of soon, I'll be switching over to a different room. That would be more webcam friendly. Because the room I'm in right now, like the distance between my chair and my bed is like less than a foot. So I can't really do webcam streams because I can't move at all. It's just like my face, and I want to have some movement. But I do. It has a stand or can screw into a desk mic stand if you have one. This is the official Iron Lung singing mic. I see. I think I need to make her curve more. Damn. Yeah, look at her, like she's arching. That's scary. I heard some reggae the other night and thought I should try and make some. So that'll be your next project? Ooh, that's interesting. Can a white boy get a little reggae? Imagine not hitting the thumbs up button on this stream. Aww. I know of a few people that would not have a hard time imagining that. I know a few people who would have a pretty easy time imagining that and then acting on that imagination. I'm jesting. I am merely jesting. I still got that song you were talking about, Redeem. I still got that song you were talking about on my, like, playlist. Not the stream playlist, but just my playlist. Let's see how this looks. Okay. 200 Hundy games. Something about this, like, still doesn't look right. Let's peep it in slow motion. As soon as I get the technical problem fixed, now I'm complaining about the artistic problems. You like it that much? I mean, it's a good song. I remember we were in that, well, we were in Torball's VC, I was talking about it. I think you were there. I was thinking it sounded like, it kind of reminded me of Charlie Kirk. Reminded me of the Charlie Kirk song. Yeah, it's too much rotation. It's like way too much. And more important than me liking it is knowing that my buddy Redeem likes it. It's like how like Torball plays the music he plays on his streams, and now that's like Torball OST. In the same way, that song that's Redeem OST. I'm still downloading WWE 2K26. What's that one GameCube game? Redeem, I want to see you play this one. This is the one I want to see on the live stream. If you played this, you have to, I don't know, you'd have to tell me when you're streaming, because I know you stream on Twitch. And I don't like I don't get notifications on Twitch. So I would have to know that you're doing the live stream. But if you live stream this game, I would watch it. I would watch that live stream. I have it already downloaded. You already got that one? Ah. Which way is your arm supposed to bend? This view looks crazy. Well, like the wireframe. It does kind of look crazy. video 0.1. You get up to much last night? No, I didn't. I was mostly just, I'm not gonna lie, I was playing video games without busting my buddies. But, yeah, and then I like left to go to work, and then I didn't have work, and then I was like, yeah, you don't have work, I'm gonna do a live stream, and then I said, hey, I don't have work today, I'm gonna do a live stream, and then I don't know, I just got, I was out of it. I was out of it, to be honest. Should have done the live stream, but I hesitated for some reason. Good to have a change of pace. Yeah, I'm glad I did a live stream. I mean, I guess it is I guess I'm not totally obligated to do the secret streams, but I don't know. I still like to, but I do feel disappointed in myself. You know, like I didn't hold up my end of the bargain. I invited you to my server. Let me peep that. Would you do that, Discord? Let me in here. Whoa. Am I a mage? Redeem, what do you think I am? I'm a healer. No. Am I a healer though? Am I really a healer? Man, I can't pick. I can't pick. Am I a mage? Am I a warrior? Am I a healer? Am I an archer? Or am I a scout? I feel like I'm a scout because a white boy be peeping. Ah, but I like a mage too. I'm like Zoroaster. Iron Lung, I need your help. I can't pick. I can't pick a class. What class do you want? I don't know. I'm trying to pick. What am I? I'm having an identity crisis right now. I'm having an identity crisis. Something magic related? I'm a mage. I'm a magi. Redeem? I'm a magi. I want the magi. It is broken. I don't know how to fix it. What? Facts. Yeah. I'm a mage. Peep the magi. Peep the magi. Hold on, where is that? I gotta read this out to y'all. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, mages from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Messiah was to be born. "In Bethlehem, in Judea," they replied, "for this is what the prophet has written, quote, 'But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you will come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel.'" Then Herod called the Magi secretly and found out from them the exact time that the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child. As soon as you find him, report to me so that I too may go and worship him." After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen when it rose went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. This is the story of the Magi. This is the story of the mages. Even the aliens, even the aliens know of Jesus. If there are aliens out there, if there are Greys out there, even the Greys know about Jesus. Even the Martians know of Jesus. And that's why I have chose to be a Magi. That's why I'm a Magi. Even in Timbuktu, they know of Jesus. So beautiful. Amen. Facts, Iron Lung. And thank you, Gradim. Thank you, Gradim, for bringing this information to light. Do you believe in miracles? I mean, you kind of have to, right? I've never experienced a miracle, and I think most people who talk about experiencing miracles are either, you know, delusional, or they're lying, or they just don't know what actually happened. But obviously, if you die and you come back from the dead, that is a miracle, right? So that's an example of a miracle, I believe. Like the animation is too complicated right now. What type of magic would you use as a mage? Let me think about that for a minute. Let me think about that. It would be like a cosmic thing, right? Because the magi were astrologers. Like astrological incantations, probably. Or no, are you talking if you're talking about a D&D thing, then I just don't know. I have to be honest with you, Gradine. I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. This entire time I've been talking about Dungeons and Dragons with you, it's been LARP. The whole time it was just LARP. You can go based on elements like fire, water, earth, lightning, wind, light, and dark. That's a good question. I have to think about that. I have to think. As a stoner, I harness all when taking a rip. Really? I feel like the obvious choice would be light. Light is the one that's like, oh, duh. But that's like, I feel like that's like the Catholic Church. I'm gonna break the mold. I feel like a wind mage. I feel like a wind mage. Because that's the breath of the Holy Spirit, right? That's the breath of the Holy Spirit. I don't know. This is Torball OSTs. Hold on, I gotta stop my screen from going red. You ever been to Fork? What is Fork? Like, is that like a place? Is that like a location or a... In Texas? I'm not familiar. Are you talking about Fort Worth? Is that what you're talking about? That would be funny. Nah, okay, not Portland. Mine is fire, as I trained it all my time as a demon lord. That is purple fire, the hottest fire in my lore. Well, not to rain on your parade, Gradine, but sounds to me like it's the fire of the Holy Spirit. checkmate. That's checkmate. Maybe you're not as demonic as you think you are. Ooh. Just playing around. What in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? What is good? Deus Ex Nexus. Welcome to the live stream. But you are correct, that is a Zelda jump. We have a little Zelda jump. 2 Zelda jumps. I do hope it's live. Nah, it's the life stream with an F. The live stream. But yes, we do have a Zelda jump. I like jump up here. Zelda jump. Zelda jump. We're currently working on this little vaulting. This little vault. PSX World War I. Hope not. I hope it doesn't stay though. That's a little I'm not a big fan of that. Oh wow, what are you gonna do? What I'm gonna do is... Reminds me a bit of the movie Mad God. Really? I love that movie. That makes me really happy. I might rewatch. I really like that. It reminded me of it. Has cool set pieces. I love it. I'm a big fan. Very pretty. I feel like I really don't feel like my game deserves to be compared. I still like, even after all the work I've put in, I still feel like my game is too colorful. Like, I kind of like this thing. Like this little bug thing. Like, oh no, you're too yellow. You're too colorful. I don't know. I, for one, like, people complain about like the 2010s like era of games being like dark and like kind of like brown and stuff, but I don't know. I never really minded it. I feel like maybe some people are starting to come around because there's a lot of colorful games being made. I feel like there might be a newfound appreciation for not being afraid to use a more muted palette, even if I'm not really using a muted palette myself. Why did that happen? Sometimes you just like shoot forever and I can't figure out why. Who needs color anyway? It's like I think the problem people had with it was that it was like false advertising. Because it would be like in Call of Duty, which most Call of Duty games didn't really have that much going on for them like artistically. But they still like had this palette that implied that there was something more to them than there really was. And that's like kind of understandable. It's kind of understandable to me for that to be, you know, for that to be criticized. But there's also like a lot of good games that benefited from having a muted palette. You gotta do what you like, yeah. That's what we are doing ultimately, making a game. A lot of like literally anything you make is just like communicating your taste to other people. Pseudo Regalia? Let me look that up. Is that the game with the centipede? No, it's not. Okay. I thought it was that goddamn that goddamn game with the centipede. I think I've seen this game before. I think someone said my game looks like this before. It's not exactly what I'm going for. Like I kind of get it with like the, you know, low vertex count and the low resolution. Like it's like kind of got an N64 going on. It looks interesting. I'm going for, so at least for the past little bit, my main inspiration has been it's none of these games. I need to go in my library. No, I need to go in my library. There we go. And where is it? This game. It's called Garage Bad Dream Adventure. I'd really like for my game to achieve a similar art style to this one. I find it beautiful. Even though these are like rendered, these are 2D sprites, but they're rendered, I hope I can make like something that kind of looks 3D, but somewhat similar to this. Obviously completely different, but also like similar-ish. And there's like some areas where I think I've almost like hit that. Like if I go over here, like there's kind of something going on here. And I have like this system, this dialogue system. So that's the goal. And if that's the goal, then go! 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 Yes, is it there? Is it there? We got it! Let's go! We're here, we're back. I don't even know what I did, but it like completely crashed OBS and it crashed. Like my graphics card like freaked out over it. Let me relaunch the game. Jeez, what was I talking about? You liking Mad God in that game? Yeah. They are actually kind of, I never thought about that. They are kind of similar. I do kind of like for example, the kind of shadows that I want in this game and the kind of fidelity I want in this game are things that are ultimately like not possible back in the day. So I'm not trying to like replicate a time period technologically. I guess you could say I'm trying to replicate a time period like culturally. I don't know. Just the feel, yeah. I think a way to put it is that I want to. How do I put this? How do I put this? A way to put it is that I want to like do pre-rendered CGI, but in real time. But because it's such old pre-rendered CGI, it might be possible to do in real time in a way that it wasn't possible at the time that it was popular. So far these vault, I mean the vault animation could be better, but I don't know, this works for now. Maybe we can do like kind of a running up a wall now. Oh no, it's too high. What if we run up them? I really like and the only game in that entire series I like is the first one, but I really like Assassin's Creed 1. That game has like the most fun movement in almost any game I've ever played. And there's parts of it that I want to steal. I tried AC4 and I just kept sticking to random crap. Let's see. I'd have to think about that. I mean, that's because, like, Assassin's Creed, like, 3, 4, and, what was it, Rogue? Those games, they have a high profile button. Assassin's Creed 1, the way that works is there's a legs button, and there's a high profile button. And if you press the legs button, that makes you run, but you won't parkour on anything unless you press the high profile button. Assassin's Creed like 3 and 4, they like consolidated them into one button. So now you like, that's kind of what you're talking about. You just like stick to random crap. Kind of annoying. I don't know what I mean. Like, I only like the first game. The second game I don't like that much because the story sucks. And I mean, after that, after the second game, they just kept making sequels to the second game. Can you vault the fountain? I think you can. Here you go. Yes, you can. It might actually bug out doing this because of the way I check height. It does. It does bug out. They're stuck in here. Maybe... There we go, we escaped. I like a pseudo regalia movement. It just feels good to move in the game. Is it free? If it's free, then I'll play it. Just $6. $6, that means I'll play it later. It does look like a fun game. I like they have like the little ball shadow. My game is, the combat I have in my game is supposed to be more like, if you ever played Sonic Adventure 1, it's supposed to be like E102 Gamma in that game. And I'm just trying to like kind of flesh out that. I don't know if you'll hear it much because I decreased the volume on my end, but you can kind of see the resemblance. And then like if I press the space bar, she'll do like this attack. She'll shoot out like 3 rockets, and then for some reason sometimes she just shoots forever. I'm trying to figure out why that happens. I would suggest play it and copy the movement from it. Something I've been thinking about that's relevant to what you're saying is whatever movement I do is going to strongly influence the way the world looks. And I do kind of have a specific vision for the way that the world looks, so I'm kind of riffing off of... I need to be careful and make sure that whatever movement system I make doesn't like destroy the artistic direction of the game, if that makes sense. Like the reason, just looking at footage of it, the reason I don't think I would copy it, at least not one-to-one, there's probably some ideas I could take, but the reason I wouldn't copy it one-to-one is because the world does seem like a little too big, I guess. And I think the scale of what I would do would be like a little less. But it could just be I'm looking at like a vertical slice. But it's like I could have open things going. Now, why is she doing this? Let's try to figure this out, because it's happening somewhat consistently. I need to like put in some kind of something to like figure out what's going on there, because I'm clueless right now. This is where that code is shooting. You active as your current position. You're not shooting, and it's not procrastinating, it's doing research. People joke about that, but I actually think that's true. The thing is, when most people are like playing games and like it's a waste of time that they're playing a game, it's because they're not actually playing a game. Like Counter-Strike 2 is not a real game. Team Fortress 2 is also not a real game. Fortnite is not a real video game. Like, these are not video games. I feel like something like this, like Pseudo Regali, like this looks like a actual video game. Or at least it looks like it. If it's not a video game, then that's a lot of effort and like artistic direction for no reason. But it doesn't look like it is. Okay, let's see this. Let's try to get this to happen again. I'm just not sure what could have caused it. Let's think. Am I like causing a buffer? Making it overflow? Target count is 3. So at least we know it's not a mismatch with the target count. His shooting is false. Okay. Where is our target count not being reset? Somewhere our target count is not being reset. When it should be. Let's look. That's declaration. This is initialization. Whenever we shoot, current index is less than the target count. Restart index, that sounds right. Have a target. Okay. What could it be? So what's going on here? Oh, sorry, I forgot. I wasn't reading Dang. Reckon you could make an abomination using a platy and a 3D face scan? Oh yeah, I think I still have the face scan that you sent me like a long time ago. I should still have it somewhere. Where would it be? Where would I put it? With this? Something else. I'm really sure that I have it. I'm very sure. What is this? Aww. I remember this. This used to be the old logo for the game. Isn't that cute? Where would I have put it? This it? No, it's... Why is this dude lagging my blender? He's like 500 triangles. Aw, look at her. He's so ancient. Back I went and got breakfast. What did you eat, Gradine? This white boy is curious. Right there. I know it's here somewhere. What are you? I found it! This is it, Iron Lung. This is the face scan. See, you remember? This is the scan. Wow. Look at that. That's my boy. That's Iron Lung. Facts. Wow. Anyways. Yep, this is Redeem. I don't know if you were around. This is what the logo for the game used to look like. This is ancient KTGs. This is ancient KTGs. Let me post this. 2 bacon and toast sandwich. That sounds like a good sandwich. Redeem, you gotta peep these. You gotta peep these. Hold on. These ain't real grits. These ain't what real grits. You gotta go to Waffle House, Redeem. You gotta take your girl to Waffle House. Take your girl to Waffle House and get her one of these. You know what's better than her jumping on you, pouncing on you? What's better than that? She is gonna pull out a ring and she is going to marry you. If you give her one of these. Look at that. Scrambled eggs, little toast, and grits. Grits with the cheese. And you think, oh, a slice of cheese? The cheese melts, Gridium. The cheese melts. And that's not butter. That's not water there. That's butter. Delicioso. Delicioso, Gridium. You will love it. And she will love it too. It would be so great. I don't have a Waffle House near me? What? You don't have a Waffle House? Let's look this up. What's the equivalent of Waffle House for your people? Okay, in Indiana, they have Darshini. You should try Darshini. Apparently, this is what they have in, where... What the hell is this? This is just a woman. Food? This is nothing like Waffle House. What the okay. What the hell? Zero, 4, 4, 3. You put Indian, not Indiana? Damn, what do you have? I guess you have IHOP, but if you take her to I guess you could go to IHOP, but don't take her, because IHOP is not gonna impress anybody. Indiana, not India? Gradim, you're a funny guy. What, is it when we kill an enemy? Let's see. What are you gonna eat for breakfast? I don't know, I might just have more oats. I've been oat-pilled lately. Cigarette and a white monster? No. I'm not about the white monster lifestyle. I don't need any more white monsters, but I don't need any more white monsters when I already got one right here. That was horrible. No. God forgive. Oats is for old people, Gradim. You're gonna take the oat pill one day too. Oats are great. I've been loving these things. I would have said the same thing you said a while ago, but I've learned. I know better. I have been getting oat pilled, Gradim. They're like they are very tasty. They're tasty if you have love in your heart. You do cinnamon, sugar, or honey on top? I do a little cinnamon and a little sugar so far. I do a little cinnamon, a little sugar, and I put some like dried, whatever like dried fruit is around. Like right now we have dried cherries, but I'll probably use raisins later. Or like we have dates. I should try dates too. That sounds good. If you have any ideas, if you have any like recipes, Iron Lung, I am very open to more oatmeal recipes. I just love these little things. I don't like the texture of oats, so that's why I say ew. I mean, you have control over the texture, you know? You can make the texture however you want. Like I prefer oats kind of mushy. I know most people may not, but I do prefer my oats to be somewhat mushy. But I know you absolutely can make oats where it's like pretty much not even cooked. Like you can make like it's not against the law to make overnight oats and then not have them sit overnight. You can absolutely make overnight oats, but more like over you can make over 20 minutes oats. That's absolutely an option. But you can work with these food items, Gradine. You know. I used to be very, very picky, so I empathize with you. I empathize and I sympathize with you, and I understand, ultimately. Um, but learning how to cook, learning how to cook and learning how to work with different foods has made me dislike most foods a lot less. I don't really dislike a lot of foods anymore. And that's because I have control over them. I have control over the food. I can make it the way that I want. Like, for example, I used to hate soup. I could not stand soup. Nowadays, I eat soup like pretty often. Why did I hate soup? I hated soup because there was incompetent people making the soup. That's why I hated soup. I didn't realize it, but that's why. That's the exact reason why. I did not like soup. You guys don't have kettles? I have a kettle. The kettle was invented by an American, Iron. Don't play these games with me, Iron. For me, oatmeal cookies is top tier. I guess I'm kind of the opposite because I don't like oatmeal cookies that much. I've made them, and it's like, yeah, they're a lot better calorically, but I've already decided to eat a cookie. And I do like my favorite type of cookie is I like a traditional chocolate chip cookie with a little mint in it. I like mint in sweet things. Mint is my favorite in a sweet thing. I only heard of overnight oats the other day. I was like, what the fuck is that? Y'all don't know about overnight oats? You thought it was new? No. It's just how you cook things. You don't have I mean, it's not that you don't have a kettle, it's just maybe, it produces a different texture. It's like, some people make their coffee. Some people will do like coffee pretty much the same way. I think it's now safe that we can put this on our run animation. Another cookie I like is a raspberry cheesecake cookie. I've never had a raspberry cheesecake. New to me. I can't comment on a raspberry cheesecake cookie, but I do like raspberries a lot. Get them from the Subway near me. I think everyone loves a nicely like freshly baked cookie when it's still like hot. My profile picture is me holding a peanut butter cookie. Were you secretly the peanut butter baby all this time? What, the one that goes, ah, ah. Eh. I miss my mom's peanut butter pies. Peanut butter pie. That does sound delicious. That also sounds like it would make me 500 pounds. Peanut butter pie. Let me look that up. That kid would be like 30. These do look delicious. Is it like, is there a bunch of air in them? Is that the idea, is you whip the peanut butter? With like egg whites or something? Is this like with egg whites? Kinda looks like a little meringue. Kinda like a cheesecake. Oh, that does look delicious, Gradine, you're right. I'm excited to do like a ledge grab. A ledge grab sounds really fun. I mean, I guess this is kind of a ledge grab already. Whoa, that was cool. That was neat. Imagine you're running and you like catch the ledge. Oh, that's so fun. It sounds so fun. That'd be heaps cool. You think so? Something I thought. If I go play the animation. Build 2. So if it's after 0.5. Just realized this part does not matter at all. So then that's going to be gravity. It's mixed with whipped cream and vanilla extract. Okay. I imagine you could do a lot with like some egg whites. That sounds very tasty. Like just make it, put as much air and fluff in it as possible. Now I just refuse to believe that you shouldn't be falling. But we're gonna check it. In fact, get rid of her. You're not on the ground. Chocolate declare? You mean eclair? Or is there a secret item? You might mean declare. No. Like with an eye? Am I retarded? You're talking about these things, right? Eclair. Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I love these things too. My mom is something of a baker also. It's nice having Redeem on the live stream. But something isn't quite right. It's not a donut, it's in a cake pan with graham crackers. A cake pan. Is it more like this? Is this more what you're talking about? Yes, I got you. Alright, I was just checking the time. So if you're not at the end of the animation, you're just going to do root velocity. If it is less than 0.54, break. Now, at this point, we know it is that. Velocity plus. Physics. Physics. My mom put more chocolate. I assume. My mom was more. She wasn't like she did baking, but mine. I don't know why I said once. But well, I guess because she doesn't really like cook or bake that much anymore. But back when she did more like candy. She was more of a candy person. So I grew up with like my vices were less like pastries. I mean, I were pastries. It was like croissants and stuff, but when it came to sweets, the main vice was like chocolate bars and like candies and stuff. Less than like pastries you're talking about. Horrible Mansion. Let's see if this works. If this works, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here because I do have business to take care. Just kind of want this. Wonder what's causing. Oh. Chocolate rain. The layers went like this: graham cracker on the bottom, cream chocolate, graham cracker, cream chocolate, graham cracker, chocolate. Okay, I can visualize that. Just missing the marshmallow. That's true, that probably would be really good with like some kind of marshmallow. We just maybe replace one of the cream layers with marshmallow. That sounds delicious. Just see if we're ever getting to this condition. Oops. Messed it up. So what could be the problem? Well, now it's doing that every time. No, it shouldn't be. What? Okay. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. I mean, if nothing else, we can just restart over. It's just the distance being too small. I just don't understand why. WWE 2K26 is at 97%. if I do this? Is this the cause? So it seems like it's changing animation to fall. Vault 2. What could be going on here? So what do we do? I'm trying to figure out why it's in the fall and then it's like thinking you. You fall from boat. What? How is it doing a jump from the run? Oh. This should not be possible. Got a jump scare all of a sudden at 12:06. Some rando starts screaming their head off right by my fence. They walked off rambling. That is terrifying. That's terrifying, and you're not allowed to own a gun in Canada. What's your place? What's your country? Australia. God, I'm stupid today. That's very scary. Get you... Man, get you one of these. Get you one of these. Let me show you the combo. Let me show you the combo. Yeah, here it is. I Iron Lung first. Alright, so first you throw this at them. So you throw this at them first, and you can see coded enemies take mini crits. Right, Iron Lung? Coded enemies take mini crits. Now, as you can see here, this is a knife, which is legal in Australia, right? So you coat them in this, and coated enemies take mini crits. And then you hit them with this. You hit them with this, and it says it crits whenever it would normally mini crit. So because you coated them in this and they take mini crits, you hit them with this and it hits them with a critical hit for 195 damage, and that'll deal with any invader of your home. Okay? So repeat after me. You hit them with this, you throw this at them, and then you hit them with this. You hit them with this, and then they take full critical hit damage for 195. They take 195 points of damage. Just some advice for dealing with a home invader iron lung. Machetes? That's not a machete, that's a knife. It's not a machete, it's a knife. I don't know what made you think it was a machete, but that was not a machete, that was a knife. Which is perfectly legal. After I get done downloading it, I'll have create a lot of superstars for the stream I did. People that want to be in it. Oh, you're gonna like make all the... You're gonna make all your buddies? Sounds fun. I'm trying to figure out what's causing us to go into the run-in. Yeah, we don't even have that. So what could be making you run? I wonder if this can be solved in Blender. And that Toby Fox fella sure is good at making music. I sound so sarcastic, but I mean it's good OSTs. Oh. I don't know why, but I think this thing broke. I'm gonna let the song play. Jeez, it's such a short one, too. It's always the short ones that are the best. It's like Kanye. It has to be that it's running when it shouldn't be. Let's see what happens if we go to this one. I'm sure it's... What? It's because it can't fall. This whole time it was because it cannot fall. Okay. Am I doing that again? Oh. I was wondering what was happening. It was traveling to the fault. This should now work properly. At least better. There it is. Okay. So then, if we do this, praise the Lord. Fact. Let's see if this looks a little better. It does. I think We can keep working on this tomorrow. I have 9 minutes to get ready. I have 9 minutes to get ready for work. I have to. I'm so sorry. I hope everyone's had a wonderful live stream. I know I've had a wonderful live stream. Tomorrow, I think we're just gonna be polishing this up a little bit, and hopefully we'll be able to work on our input system. So that'll be fun. And yeah, thank you everyone who came. Thank you Iron Lung and Gradim especially, because those are the two people that I see on my screen right now. And yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And Paul Lenzer. He waved goodbye to me, so he gets a special thank you also. It's been very nice having like actual people watching my live streams. Usually there's like no one. So this has been a very, very nice change of pace. But yeah. Alright, goodbye everybody.